Good morning, everyone. My name is Ritika from BSc Chemistry Honors Second Year. Today, my topic is acids and bases. First, Arrhenius' concept of acid and bases. Arrhenius, a Swedish chemist, was the first to define acid and bases in aqueous solutions. According to Arrhenius, an acid is defined as a substance which contains hydrogen and which, when dissolved in water, gives hydrogen ions. Accordingly, all mineral acid like HCl, HNO3 and H2SO4 containing hydrogen when dissolved in water dissociate completely into hydrogen ions. HCl gives H positive plus Cl negative. HNO3 gives H positive and NO3 negative. H2SO4 gives 2H positive plus SO4 2 negative. Arrhenius named these acids which dissociate completely in water as strong acids. There are other acids like acetic acid CH3COOH, carbonic acid H2CO3 and phosphoric acid H3PO4, which when dissolved in water do not dissociate completely into ions. As a result, an equilibrium is set up between the ions and the undissociated acid molecule as shown below. Arrhenius named these acids as weak acids. According to Arrhenius, a base is a substance which contains hydroxyl group and which when dissolved in water gives hydroxyl ions OH negative. Thus, substances like NaOH and KOH which when dissolved in water dissociate completely to give hydroxyl ions as NaOH gives Na positive and OH negative. KOH gives K positive plus OH negative. Aran has named these bases which dissociate completely in water as a strong bases. There are substances which do not completely dissociate into hydroxide ions. Aran has named these substances as weak bases. For example, substances like NH4OH, MgOH2, AlOH3 do not dissociate completely to give OH negative ions and can be written hydrogen ions obtained from the acids and hydroxide ions obtained from the bases combined together to form unionized water. Arrhenius has described this combination of H positive and OH negative ions as neutralization reaction. NaOH gives Na positive plus OH negative and HCl gives H positive plus Cl negative. Combine right hand side of first equation and second equation, we get Na positive plus OH negative plus H positive plus Cl negative give N positive plus Cl negative plus H2. Arrhenius concept is very simple to apply and explain a number of phenomena like neutralization, hydrolysis of salt, strength of acid and bases. However, there are certain limitations which are described below. First, Arrhenius' concept of acid and bases is applicable only in aqueous solution. This concept fails to explain the acid or base behavior of substances in aqueous solution medium such as liquid ammonia, liquid sulfur dioxide, alcohol, etc. Arrhenius' concept fails to explain the acidic character of substances like CO2, SO2 and SO3 etc. and basic character of substance like NH3, Na2CO3, CaO etc. Third, Arrhenius' concept also fails to explain the reaction between an acid and a base in the absence of water. For example, NH3 plus HCl gives NH4Cl. Although Arrhenius' concept of acid and base suffers from a number of limitations, yet the concept is very useful and informative for an elementary approach. Bronsted-Lowry concept. Arrhenius' concept of acid and bases was further improved by Bronsted and Lowry. Both Bronsted, Danish chemist, and Lowry, an English chemist, in 1923 incidentally introduced the same definition for acids and bases. According to Bronsted-Lowry concept, an acid is a substance which can donate a proton, whereas a base is a substance which can accept a proton. In other words, an acid is a proton donor whereas a base is a proton acceptor. As a result, Lowry-Bronsted concept is sometimes called the proton donor acceptor concept. It can be written as: according to Bronsted-Lowry, a neutralization reaction involves the release of the proton by an acid and the acceptance of that proton by a base. For example, the reaction between HCl and NH3 to form the salt ammonium chloride can be represented as: the curved arrows show how electrons must rearrange to result in the transfer of hydrogen atom from the acid to a base. The unshared pair of electrons on the nitrogen of ammonia is attracted by the partial positive charge on the hydrogen in the polar hydrogen chloride molecule. A comparison of the structure of the reactant and the product showed that the hydrogen atom, which was bonded to chlorine in the reactant, is bonded to nitrogen in the product. Thus, a proton has been transferred from chlorine to nitrogen to act as a Bronsted-Lowry base. A species must have at least one unshared pair of valence electrons, so that it can form a covalent bond to the proton. To act as a Bronsted-Lowry acid, a species must contain at least one hydrogen atom that is attached to an atom that is more electronegative than hydrogen. In this case, HCl loses a proton and is an acid. Ammonia accepts a proton from HCl and is a base. Some other examples of acid-basis reactions according to Lowry-Bronsted concept are given as below. It is important to note in the above examples that water acts as a base with respect to hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid. Interestingly, water acts as an acid with respect to ammonia. Such a substance which acts both as an acid as well as base is called amphoteric or amphiprotic substance. Similarly, bicarbonate ion behave as an acid and a base. Other example of amphoteric substance is hydrogen sulfate ion HSO4 negative. Conjugate acid-base pairs. Let us reinvestigate a reaction between an acid and a base. HCl plus NH3 give NH4 positive plus Cl negative. HCl being an acid donates a proton and form Cl negative ions, whereas ammonia being a base accept a proton and form ammonium ion. Now the chloride ion has a tendency to accept the proton, whereas ammonium ion has a tendency to donate a proton. In other words, an acid donates a proton, becomes a base, and a base accepts a proton and becomes an acid. Thus, a base formed from an acid is regarded as a conjugate base of the acid. Similarly, the acid formed from a base is called the conjugate acid of the base. In the example above between HCl and NH3, Cl negative is the conjugate base of HCl and NH4 positive is the conjugate acid of the base NH3. Acids and bases that are related by the loss or gain of H positive ion are called conjugate acid base pairs. Thus, Cl negative and HCl, NH4 positive and NH3 are conjugate acid base pairs. We can represent the acid base pair as: it clearly indicates that any acid-base reaction would involve two acids and two bases. These acids and bases are called conjugate pairs. In the above example, HCl is an acid since it donates a proton and Cl negative is its conjugate base. Water accepts the proton and hence is a base, thus H3O positive ion is a conjugate acid. A strong acid has a weak conjugate base and vice versa. Some other examples of conjugate acid base are cited below. It is further important to note the Bronsted-Lowry concept is not restricted to only neutral molecules. The concept is equally applicable to ions as well. A careful inspection of the above discussion reveals that a substance is capable of showing acidic character only if the other substance is capable of accepting the proton. that is a base. For example, HCl is an acid in aqueous medium because water can accept the proton from HCl. However, HCl is not an acid in benzene because benzene does not accept H positive ion from HCl. Not only neutral molecules, but cations and anions may act as acids or bases. Third, both Arrhenius and Bronsted-Lowry concept require an acid to be a source of proton. Thus, all Arrhenius acids are Bronsted-Lowry acids. Fourth, according to Arrhenius, a base is a substance which gives OH negative ions in solution. NaOH gives Na positive plus OH negative. Whereas according to Bronsted-Lowry, a base is a substance which can accept a proton. Carbonate ion CO3 negative cannot give OH negative ions in aqueous solution. It therefore cannot be an Arrhenius base. Thus, all Bronsted-Lowry bases are not Arrhenius bases. Limitation of Bronsted-Lowry concept. Although Bronsted-Lowry concept could explain the shortcomings of Arrhenius concept, yet it could not answer some of the well-established reactions. For example, it cannot explain the reaction between acidic oxides like CO2, SO2 and SO3 with the basic oxides like CaO, BaO and MgO, which takes place even in the absence of water. For example, CaO plus SO3 gives CaSO4. Clearly, in the reaction between CaO and SO3, there is no proton transfer involved in the reaction. Second, the acidic nature of compounds like BF3, BF3, FeCl3, and AlCl3. Lewis concept of acid and bases. G. N. Lewis in 1923 proposed a more general definition of acids and bases, which is based upon the donation and acceptance of electron pair. According to Lewis' concept, an acid is a substance which can accept a pair of electrons. A base is a substance which can donate a pair of electrons. In other words, an acid is an electron pair acceptor. It means that a substance which has vacant orbitals to accommodate one or more pairs of electrons can act as a Lewis acid. On the other hand, a base is an electron pair donor. It means that any substance with unshared pair of electron can behave as a Lewis base. Thus, the acid-base or neutralization reaction involves the formation of a coordinate bond between the electron pair donor and the electron pair acceptor. For example, the reaction between boron trifluoride BF3 and ammonia NH3 is a typical Lewis acid-base reaction. Lewis acid. According to this concept, Lewis acid are classified as first molecules having central atom with incomplete octet of electrons. Boron trifluoride, aluminium trichloride, etc. are acid of this type. It is clear that the central boron and aluminium atom have only 6 electrons. Second, simple cations. All the cations are short of electrons and can behave as Lewis acid. Large-sized cations like Na positive, K positive, Ca2 positive and Ba2 positive etc. behave as weak Lewis acid. This is because these have little tendency to accept electrons. On the other hand, small-sized cations such as H positive, Ag positive, Li positive ions have a strong tendency to accept the pair of electrons and are strong Lewis acid. In addition, highly charged cations have a higher tendency to accept electron pairs relative to lower charged cations of the given metal. For example, Sn4 positive is a stronger Lewis acid than Sn2 positive. Some of the typical examples of Lewis acid base reactions are given below.